Hi, my name is Sam, and I'm here to teach you how to draw. Okay, so have you ever been on YouTube just scrolling along and you see those really relaxing videos where you watch somebody create a drawing like they are a printer? Well, I'm not going to teach you how to do that because I am not a computer. But what I am going to show you to do is how to create a form using two different techniques, the bubble technique and the scribble technique. Come along.
Okay, let's meet our subject for today. Here he is, and I've decided to name him Frank. Why am I naming him Frank? Because it's the first name that popped into my brain. Anyway, as you can see, Frank is a bodybuilder. He's a quick drawing here, but you get the idea. Why do I want to use a bodybuilder? Well, they've got lots of bumps and curves, and that's really helpful for this particular lesson. We need to focus on fullness of body, how it stands, and where it stands before you do a finished piece. We're going to go over two techniques, bubble and scribble. And Frank is going to help us. So the first method is circles and shapes, which is exactly what you think it is. Now, I always start with a head. A lot of perspectives for any art that you do is coming from the human perspective. So knowing where the head level is a great start. This technique uses various circle shapes, oblongs, eggs, whatever works for you. As you can see, I've laid out the head, neck, upper chest, shoulder, and arms. The forearms look a little more egg-like, and that's completely fine. No problem there. These are basically to guide you where you need to go. Also, much easier to erase a little circle than to try to do detailed work from the beginning. We're forming the torso and the stomach, the pelvis, thigh, joints, calves, legs, and feet. Notice these shapes aren't exactly perfect. That is okay. Remember, it is just a rough. It is just to place your character in space and have a rough idea of how the body needs to look. Not too bad. Let's look at it side by side with Frank. There you go. You can see how the bubble technique would work for Frank. If I was to then draw Frank over the bubbles, I would reduce the opacity of the circle layer and then do my detailed work over it. And it's so much easier to have a map of what you're doing as opposed to trying to draw every single detail in the immediate moment. All right, here's Frank again, and this time we're going to use the scribble technique. This is done with a loose hand, can involve circles and bubbles, but mostly it's freeform. You'll see how it goes. So I am roughing out from the head again as usual, but then I am just letting scribbles take me where I need to go and roughing out basic shapes. You can see the musculature and I am using circles, but I'm also just kind of letting the pen go where it's gonna go. I do like this technique a little better because if I want to try to figure out details, a hand placement, where the fingers go, this allows me a little more freedom to play around. You are going to make mistakes, and that's perfectly okay. So just allow yourself that freedom to play. As you can see here, using the scribble techniques, definitely helpful for the fingers. Let's check them out side by side with our lovely model, Frank. And here is both methods side by side. Now, whatever you choose, realize that you do not have to draw a finished picture every single time you draw. You can build up. I suggest building a frame, whether you like the bubbles, the scribbles, or somewhere in between. Good luck with your drawing and create great things. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, please leave those in the comments below, and maybe I'll cover your topic.